Hey teachers, here's a sample uppercase handwriting lesson that is sure to engage your students and improve their handwriting skills. Click the link in the description box below to check out the uppercase set I'm using in this video, or you can grab the complete handwriting curriculum bundle that teaches all lowercase and capital letters. I hope you enjoy the lesson. Hey there, handwriting heroes. We are ready to learn another capital letter. It's uppercase P. This letter touches the skyline, it sits on the grass line, and it also connects at the fence line. This is a lines and curves letter because it has straight line and a curve. Let's go ahead and see where letter P starts. It starts on the star, which is at the skyline like most other capital letters. Then we go straight down to the grass line. The white dot reminds us to lift up. We hop to the top gray dot on the star, and then we curve out, around, and in at the fence line. That's an uppercase P. Get ready to practice writing capital P in the air with your finger, point to the star, and go straight down to the grass line, then hop to the top, curve out, and around and in at the fence line. Super, let's try it one more time. Point to the star, go down, hop to the top, and curve around and in at the fence line. That was awesome. I hope you're ready to write your first capital P. This is a lines and curves letter, so we've got a straight line going down, then we hop to the top gray dot on the star, and we curve around and connect back in at the fence line. Get your crayon or marker ready, and we're gonna make capital P. Start at the star and go straight down. Lift up, go to the top gray dot, and curve out and around and back in at the fence line. Wonderful job! Let's get ready to write some more capital P's. We're going to start at the star and go straight down. Then we lift up, go back to the top and curve around and in. Straight down from the star, lift, curve out, around, and in at the fence line. One more, straight down, curve out, around, and in. Always remember that if you get behind me, you can just pause the video or back it up, and then push play when you're ready to join me again. We're gonna keep making these capital P's out, around, and in. Start at the star, straight down, hop to the top gray dot, curve out, around, and in. One more on this line, straight down, hop to the top and curve out, around, and in at the fence line. Let's go down to the next line. Start at the star and go straight down to the grass line, lift up, and then curve out and around and connect at the fence line. Now we've got one on our own. Straight down from the star, hop to the top, curve out, around, and back in at the fence line. Wonderful. Start at the star and trace down, lift up, curve out, around, and back in. Two to do on our own now. Go straight down from the star, lift up, curve out, around, back in, and another one. Straight down from the star, hop to the top gray dot, curve around, back in. Now look, we have a lowercase p. Lowercase p and capital P are considered cousins because they look almost the same, but we don't write them the same. For capital P, we actually go straight down, and then we lift our pencil up and hop to the top and curve around. And for lowercase p, we slip down into the dirt, then we trace back up and circle around. So they're very close, but not exactly the same, so we just call them cousin letters. Now we're gonna write capital P in some words. This first line says, Proud Polly. Polly's a pretty common name for a parrot, and he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now, so we're gonna write his name. Go straight down from the star, pick up, hop to the top, and curve out and around and back in. I was a little below the fence line right there, but that's okay. Just keep going. R goes down, up and over. O circles around, comes up and connects. U curves down, goes up and then back down. D circles around and then goes all the way up and then back down. Now the capital P for Polly, straight down, hop to the top gray dot and curve around and back in at the fence line. O circles around, all the way back up. L goes straight down and another one drops from the top. Y leans down, then we jump to the fence line and go down into the dirt. On this next line, it says penguin prince. He must be the prince of the penguins. So we're gonna write a capital P for penguin. Straight down, lift, curve out, and then back in at the fence line. E goes over, curves up, and circles around. N slips down, slides up, over and down. I got down a little bit too far right there, but that's okay. G circles around, goes up, back down into the dirt with his tail. U curves down, goes up, and then back down. I drops from the top and then dot. N slips down, up, over, and down. Now for prince. Capital P goes straight down, we hop to the top, curve out and around and back in at the fence line. R slips down, goes up and over. I goes straight down and dot. N slips down, up, over, and down. C curves around. E goes straight over and then curves up and goes around. This next line says Pacific party. Pacific is an ocean next to California, so maybe they're having a party at the beach and she's swimming in the ocean. Let's make the P straight down, hop to the top, curve around and in at the fence line. A circles around, up and then down. C curves around and sits on the grass line. I drops down, lift and dot. F curves up and then goes straight down, lift and cross at the fence line. Another I goes straight down, lift and dot. And then C circles around. Now for party. Capital P goes down, hop to the top, curve around, and back in. A circles around and goes back up and down. R slips down, goes up and over. T straight down, lift and cross at the fence line. Y leans down, lift, and then down into the dirt. Our last word on this page is pig. He's pretty cute. Let's go straight down for the capital P, hop to the top and curve around and in at the fence line. Straight down for the I and dot. G curves around, up, and then down into the dirt. It's time to get your magnifying glass out so you can hunt and find all the capital P's that are written correctly. So let's see if we can find them all. Look at this first one. It's got a straight line going down and a curve, but they went down way too far below the fence line. This next one goes straight down and curves around. That one looks great. This next one does look like a P, but it doesn't look like a capital P. It's too short. Doesn't touch the skyline or sit on the grass line. What do you think about this one? I think it looks pretty perfect. It goes down and then around and in at the fence line. What about this one? It looks like they went down and then maybe they traced back up that same line and curved around, instead of lifting and coming back up to the top and going around. So that one's not quite right. This one kind of looks like they started at the bottom and went up and curved around. So that one's definitely not made correctly. I can tell up at the top corner it looks weird. This next one, it looks like they went straight down and they have the curve. They just didn't make it touch right here. So that one's not right. This one goes straight down, curves around, and it touches. That one looks awesome. This one goes down and it curves around. Oh, that one looks good too. We're gonna color it in. I'm so proud of the work you're doing. You did a wonderful job practicing capital P with me. Now you're ready to get some practice in on your own, and then I'll see you in the next video lesson.